Okay, perfect. And we should be live. All right, yeah, welcome everyone to another episode of the Artist Interview Series. And thank you, Bliss, for making the time. Even though we had to reschedule, I appreciate you making the effort.
Hello everyone. This is my first interview like ever, so I'm glad to be here.
Oh, perfect then. Do you go by Bliss or what would you prefer I call you?
I'm go by Bliss. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Um, so I first initially discovered your work through your pinned post here, um, and it just reminded me a lot of like early 2000s Windows XP or even Windows Vista aesthetic. I forget the name for it, but there's a name for this kind of like not soft but very like glossy style. Uh, have you? How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this since it been really a long time, but I could pick up as 2022 around that time.
So only
But
3 years have you
actually,
been
I've
doing
been
this?
doing this. Yeah. Yes. Um, I actually start with fine art since high school, and then I switched to graphic design on 2015, and now I'm doing these.
Oh, so did you go to art school for fine art then?
Yeah, yes, art school on high school, and then graphics design school to for university.
Oh, okay. So you went all the way with that. Okay, interesting. And how did you how did you make the decision that you wanted to go to art school? Because people growing up as kids, they have an art class maybe in grade school where they just draw or use chalk or whatever. Not all of us choose to go to art school immediately after that. What made you want to do that?
Um, my grew up environment. I grew up with my two auntie and uncle. They are artists. They are sculptor.
Mm.
They influence my life a lot. That's how I start to be an artist. So they raised me since I was 5, and they always bring me to their art space and show me how to sculpt, show me how to make art. So they really influenced my life.
Oh, so it was in the family then.
Yeah.
Right on. And when you say they're sculptors, like what kind of sculptures did they make?
Um, I live in Vietnam, so there's not much art on that time. Mostly art is about politics or
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So they make sculptures of politic things. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, like political figures, like they would make like sculptures that would stand out in public.
yeah, yeah, those kind of thing.
Oh, so like let me see if I could pull up an image. Uh,
Like a giant public
like statues, like this.
sculpting thing. Yeah, like those.
Oh, okay. So they would work for like the government.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. And they would make the initial design, and then obviously they would send it to the metal workers or whatever that would actually then make it out of the material.
Yes. Yes. Like they have a
Okay.
team for doing these as well. And I've been watching those since I was 5. So yeah.
What are the statues made up of in Vietnam? Because you were mentioning earlier the climate, very wet and very humid. Um, what kind of material do they have to make it so that it can last for a long time?
Um, It's mostly clay or what is call it like. Sorry, I have to use Google Translate.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Plaster, like plaster,
So that's what
and
the final statue would be made of, or the
metal.
first?
The first is
Mm-hmm.
clay. Like they make a really small samples, and then they will make it with plaster and concrete or or metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
depends. Like depends on the spot or depend on the materials that the client want as well.
Oh, okay. So they also made statues or sculptures for like private clients, not just the city or the government.
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting. So, and you mentioned that at least when they were growing up, your aunties, that art wasn't a big of as big of an industry. Um, and now that you've gone to art school, now is it more commonplace or more common for people to go into the arts now in Vietnam or where you live?
Still not at all. Like Vietnam is still developed into art and economic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really less people go to art school. Like we are. I remember my class during high school. We have like not even 10 people,
Oh
or
wow.
my university as well. Like we, it's really less. And you know the Asian people, like typical Asian people mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like they want their child to be
Doctor, engineer.
doctors
Yeah.
or engineer. Yeah, it's still like that here. And because of, can I talk about this? Like because of AI as well.
Of course. Yeah, you
So
could talk about
we
anything you like.
been, it's very weird. Like we been skip. We skipping the growing of art. Like
Mm.
people are so cheap. I'm not gonna lie. Like they skip everything. They not even go to real artists, or they not um they not make some kid like me. They don't make them encourage them to be in art, and they just skip all of those and straight to AI. So AI is like influence here, and it's so weird here. Copyright is nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. Like they keep taking stuff. They keep like get materials or art from Pinterest or something. You know, they don't care about copyright, and we cannot do anything about it. We just small artists. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and to authorize an art, we have to make do paperwork, and we also have to pay for it, and we couldn't pay for it. You know, like maybe someday a random person found my art, and they think, wow, maybe they can sign um, copyright this as their art. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they can, and I couldn't do anything about it.
I see. Yeah. No, I've heard of that copyright being an issue in Southeast Asia, especially China. Um, but so what you're saying is, if I can understand it correctly, Vietnam hasn't had a lot of time to develop its artistic culture, and so as a result, now in 2025, um, as you said, you've kind of skipped to AI because, well, buying a computer is a lot cheaper. Just having a phone where you can prompt apps instead of paying like a local artist. So like small businesses, instead of having an artist help design their website, they'll just steal images, like you said, from Google Images, Pinterest, or even make them from AI and use that for their business or for their work instead of actually paying an artist.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Mm,
they totally skip entire. Like they don't. Not much people go to art school anymore, and they barely can use some kind of software. Like there's some standard industry software, Adobe or Maya something.
Mm-hmm.
Autodex example, they skip all of those. Now it's just like AI and maybe Canva or something. Like no one want to learn, you know. I don't think they have time to learn as well. So in my case, I have a lot of time. I I decided to be full time artist 5 years ago after my graduate, and it's really rough. Like it's very bad time, but I still choose to do it because I know a lot of people willing to support me and my art.
And so
It's hard to, it's hard to get a job as an artist or designer, anything related to art here.
so
Yeah,
a lot of your work must be for like overseas clients in like US or Europe or whatever.
yes, all of it. It's not just most of it. Like all everything.
Do you think that um, someday it will be easier for artists to make a living in Vietnam, or do you think that it's just going to take like way too long?
Um, I think this will better in future because our generation somehow will take over
Hmm.
soon. I believe that. Um, so I have a conversation with someone who I met from thread. I rarely go out and met stranger, but I decide to go out, and surprisingly they told me that there's so many artists in Vietnam like me now, and they will make a community, or they will start to actually showing people real art. I believe is will better soon.
Yeah, I mean, only like as time goes on, it's only going to get easier because like you said, in your auntie's generation, it was very difficult for artists to make a living, um, and there weren't as many art schools as you said, and now you had the ability to not only go to art school but then also university. So yeah, but I think with time, even with AI, there's always going to be space for artists that are making things by hand or just made by a person. Um, and right now it might be difficult, but like you said, it'll get better over time. Now, in terms of art school, um, so you said after high school you went to like an art college and then you did university, or
I go to university
okay,
with
okay.
graphic design.
And what was that like for you? Because I've heard different stories about people that go into art school in Europe and they've had mixed experiences.
Um, I to be honest, I'm not proud to be worse in university or art school, because art school here they don't teach much things. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't actually appreciate your art. Like they don't teach you to be an artist. They will teach you to be an art worker. Am I use the correct term term to say? Like I'm not sure. Like entire time in school, I always learn about branding and logos design and how to
Mm.
please client. Like all of the teachers will role play as my client, and they will tell me this is good for an agency or not.
I
And
see.
yeah, like most of my art, every single time I show out, they believe this is for like personal agency, personal store, or something. But I don't think so. I see a lot of corporate like outside of this place do a lot of cool thing. Like they do many type of art, and it still can be. It still can be commercial. It still can be a product or something. Yeah.
So the education was more focused on working as an artist in a business or in a corporate environment or for clients, but not so much as making art for yourself.
Um. Yeah, pretty much like that. I mean, like, um, the range of creativity is not much. It's feel like they crush it.
Mm.
Yeah, like that.
And so how did you manage to? Because I feel like a lot of people, especially artists, they would just they would give up and say like, why would I go to this art school, like why would I bother if you're just teaching me how to work with clients, I can learn on my own. Why did you stay in the system? What made you want to stay even though you didn't like it?
Uh, this is a hard questions. Like I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, um, of the art that you see right now on
Mm-hmm.
my post, very less of it is my real work, and most of it is my personal work. I haven't have any real client or any real job. So like I don't know that can I call myself unemployed for the past 5 years? Like I'm not sure. I'm just I feel like this is the one and only thing that I can do. If I stop doing art, if I stop do this, I would be somewhere out there. Like I might be in the worst like place. That's where I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to keep doing it. If I'm not doing it, I lost the purpose of my life. Like I I don't do anything good beside this. Yeah,
I
it's
see.
been too long. Is yeah. Like if I don't know. Like the impact of my uncle and auntie is so huge that I really don't know what else to do besides doing art. Like is that weird? Like I don't know.
No, no, that's not weird. I feel like it's a very common thing that I hear artists say, that when I ask them that question, like why is it that you do it, it's not something they
Yeah,
think about. It's just they feel it as natural as breathing.
yeah. So basically, I bet all my life into this. Yeah, no. Um, I believe that if I work hard on art and keep going on, one day my hard work will pay back. Yeah, I was want to quit a lot in my life, but after like 10 plus year, I'm still here. I'm still going on. So I believe that someday, someday it will better for me and also for many other artists that have the same mindset, the same belief like
Hmm.
me, maybe.
Yeah, no, it definitely will eventually. There's never been a better time to be an independent creator anywhere in the world, I would think. And now you mentioned you haven't had a client since you've graduated.
Um, yeah, like pretty much all my client are people who know me, like friends or yeah, pretty much like friends. They are most of my friends are producer, like music producer and
Mm-hmm.
artists too, and they came from VR, like virtual VR reality space.
Mm-hmm.
So every single time they make new music or they do something, they will count on me. Like, hey, it's new music. Can you make this? Can you help me with the art, like that? And I'm willing to do it. Like no matter they are paid or not, you know. because all of the art that you see, like this one, um, the one that you on the screen right now,
Mm-hmm.
like it's just one of the art that I post every day. Is doesn't have purpose. Is doesn't have like client or anything. It's just my art. So I like my art to be a part of something. Like maybe it's a part of a song or a part of um, my friend music group or something. So I willing to do anything for them.
Right on. And so you spend a lot of time in VR chat then?
Not really. Like not anymore. I was doing video jockey, visual jockey.
Mm-hmm.
Like some there's some music event in VR chat, and I know it from some of my friends as well. They just hey, there's a space that maybe you can perform your art, perform your motion graphics. You could be a video jockey, a VJ, and they show me one event, like a VJ event, and it inspired me. Like, wow, I didn't know that all these happen in here. So I could I could get in here and show people my art this way. Yeah, like since that day I start to make more motion graphics and start to perform visuals in VR. Well, and it's pretty cool. Like I live in Vietnam, and most of them are Japanese or American, European, something like everywhere from the world, and we just like in the same place online and play music together, perform together. There's no need to go to actual club. There's no need to rent a venue or anything. We just make all by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this what I have on the screen, this is an example of what you were talking about.
Oh yes, like I do some visuals event sometime, like once a month. But now I do like one a year. I'm too busy with my art collab with other artists these days. So we have all of these made with Unity. So we make our own space and doing the UV screen like that
Mm-hmm.
and lighting. So beside art and 3D stuff, I learned develop for these as well. Like I learn a lot just by doing these.
Very cool. Yeah, it's I've known that like people go in VR and you can make just about any room or server you want, but I didn't realize that people were doing like music drops or concerts where people could feature art like this.
Yeah, they it's all live. Like the music DJ is live, the visuals is live. We have a system to stream to the venue, both visuals and music. There's some space have live lasers as well. Like it's pretty cool.
Nice. And you were mentioning something about your collective. Would that be the desktop generation here?
Desktop generation is like one of um the agency group that I joined. I think it's been like a year. I've been enjoying desktop generation now. They we are doing like a collective of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the VR thing is my own collective. Like it's more like a personal thing. So um, yeah, like desktop generation friends. We do the same like artistic thing. You can check out the website.
So this is just a group of artists that you're a part of then?
Yes.
Yeah, and I see a lot of the work is very similar to what you do. A lot of 3D design, motion graphics. Oh, okay, and these are all the artists that they have.
Yeah, it's all the artists. Oh, it's all the art.
Okay, and how did you find this collective? How did you join?
Actually, they found me. Um, they saw my visuals in a real live DJ shows, and I make visuals for one of the DJ there, and they saw it on the screen, and they was talking about it to the DJ who I made visual for, and that friend said, "Hey, maybe you should join the desktop generation. They will saw your work. They saw your work at the real life shows." So I DM'd them, and they was told me that they waiting me to DMs, and since that day I became the member of desktop generations.
I see, and so what is it that you guys do as a group? Like whenever an artist has a new like work that they want to publish, the group essentially they help promote it, or do you guys do more than that?
Um, there's more than that. We have forums. We doing art collections together. Like the you can go to Twitter. We can you can go to our Twitter, and there's the new collection called Dreamscape. So it's like art collections, and sometimes we do real live DJ shows and many other things.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is like entire series.
yeah. I've heard of other artist collectives in different mediums before, where one artist I interviewed, he was part of an animation group where they also do interviews and sometimes even workshops. Another digital design group that just helps promote their projects or any drops that they're doing for merch. And so this is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, there must be hundreds of these or even thousands of them across Twitter. Um, because it only makes sense. I mean, it's hard enough being an artist on your own, but having a group that you can be a part of where they can help promote your work, that makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun because now you're not alone.
Yeah, I can make friends and do many things with them. Um, I care more about making friends more than all of these.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Um, and so you said most of your work now deals with that. So you make drops or you make new pieces for them to promote now.
Um, yeah, sometimes like if I have my own personal work, I just post it and they will retweet it, or some will be in a collections, or some are collab. Like the Dreamscape is like a collection of collabing art. Like the one you're seeing right now is me
Hmm.
with Actua. There's another artist. So we just go back and front. Like they give me the 3D form, and I do the rest. Yeah, like the background and the UI. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see, I see. And so, these pieces that you make for this collective, do you actually sell them as like NFTs or anything? Because I noticed that there were some posts for NFTs.
No, we don't go with NFT.
Oh, not at all.
We don't sell this. We don't sell these as well.
So this is a purely like for fun thing. You're not making money unless it's like for an event.
No, I barely can make money from art. Like all of my income is came from Patreon. Like people who sub from my Patreon, they don't want me to starving, or they don't want me to get kicked out of my apartment. It's just like um, support me a little bit so I can keep doing art and trade back. I can do if they like 3D, like they want me to help them. I could hop in call one by one, or I can show them how I do my art, or I can give them background like wallpaper
Mm-hmm.
or phone wallpaper monthly or 3D models like that. I keep posts on it.
I see. I see. Okay. So you that's how you would make your money then. Gotcha. Well, hey, here's hoping that maybe this show can help get you more subscribers for that, because yeah, it's difficult being an artist that works for commission, from what I hear, because it's just it's unpredictable when you might or might not have clients. Um, so any amount of attention helps. And most of your work, I'm guessing it's done in something like Blender.
I do in no mask up. So when I first doing art, doing these type of art, I don't touch any 3D software at all. I do everything in After Effects. So After Effects and then Photoshop. And now I know how to sculpting. I do no mask up, Blender, ZBrush, and then goes to Photoshop and Illustrator.
Also, none of your work is done in like a 3D modeler.
Um, yeah, pretty much, almost. Yeah, this one is fully no mask up, and Illustrator.
I've never heard of No Mask Up. How do
No
you spell it?
mask up. Here, let me send you.
Oh, Nomad Sculpt. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Well, this is still like 3D design. It's not Blender, but it's
Yeah,
still like 3D.
it's for sculpting. So
Mm.
I make a jokes with my uncle. He said, I said, hey, I'm doing the work just like you now, but I'm sculpting on a screen. you you sculpting on with clay with fingers. I sculpt with a screen and a pen. So it's kind of related, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just digital sculpting. Okay. And you said you work with a pen, so you do all this on like a tablet, or
I do it on an iPad.
I'm interested to see what the time lapse would look like on a program like this.
As well, always. Oh, I saw this guy. I saw him a lot on Instagram.
Okay. So this is actually sculpting. Then you're yeah, you're just using a pen. Very cool. I don't think I've ever seen this software before. Have you ever posted any kind of time lapse videos?
I do. I post it on Instagram.
Let's see if we can find one.
You can just scroll down and then you will see it.
That's for the DJ show. Let's see here. Just trying to find it.
Here. I just sent you one.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, wow. And that's not even like some of your crazier designs. That's just like a little Tamagotchi. Very cool. How long does it take for you to make something like this usually?
Those small thing, I think it took me 30 minutes.
Only 30
With
minutes.
big
Wow.
project. Yeah, I learn really fast. With some big project, maybe a week.
And then so for pieces like this, it's the same software, same everything that you use for that. It's just, different idea for it then.
Yeah, yeah. This one took a lot of time.
Yeah,
This
I
one
bet.
like yeah. This one is like almost a month because I have to sketch out what I'm gonna do, like design
Mhm.
the key sort, and the angels. Like you can see it on Behance for full resolutions.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh wow. Yeah, because not only do you have to do all the sculpting, but then I noticed that there's also a filter that's applied here, so that must be done through Illustrator.
Yeah. Yes.
And then not everything has like a filter. Like the centerpiece here is clear, but everything else around it isn't. Okay, very cool. So you sculpted like this key from scratch as well?
Yeah, everything is from scratch. So
No
everything
assets.
you see on my page, every everything on my page, my social media is all from scratch.
Wow. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, that does show a lot of skill. I have no doubt that you'll be able to find clients soon enough with work like this.
And you can scroll down to see all the stuff like some small render and like no filter and no.
Very cool. Yeah, no, I totally understand why your visuals are perfect for VJing. Uh, it's it's a very good fit for the kind of style that you do, especially if you're able to add motion to a scene like this. Oh wow. Yeah, it's like a cathedral, like an old church. Oh, okay, I see. And this is the side view of it. And I saw that you on your Patreon, so you sell filters or like little samples. So you also sell your assets sometimes.
Yes.
Very cool. Have you ever thought about doing any kind of like tutoring or teaching people? Because I know you said you've jumped on calls before, but like as a service.
Um, if they ask me, like I will. I will show them how. Um, I don't think I have time to make tutorials. Like have to edit videos and have to talk. I don't talk much on social media. I don't. I think this is first time I ever show my voice. So yeah.
Well, we're lucky to have you then. Very cool. Wow. Yeah. And there's the final work. So this was an album cover that you did for someone.
It's for an Osu tournament. You know that game, like a
Oh
rhythm game.
yeah, I remember Osu. Yeah.
This is also first time working for a rhythm game tournament. As I say, like I don't have much people to reach me out. They don't tell me to, hey, can I do this? Like mostly it's just friend and art that I post myself. Yeah. So
Very cool.
after this Osu tournament things, I still haven't have anyone DM me to uh, tell me to keep doing, or hey, maybe like, hey, we have another rhythm game tournament. Would you like to working with us like that?
Oh well, I mean it'll happen over time. I think people will eventually, more and more people will find your work, and start contacting you for that. Do you play Osu yourself?
No. Before doing this, I don't know what is Osu at all.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay of it, and it seems way too complicated. I would not be good at it, but I bet using a pen would be a lot easier.
Yeah. I grew up with Nintendo game, like
Mm-hmm.
the Game Boys, like Tamagotchi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't touch much computer games. Mostly I play software. I play with Unity. I play with um yeah, mostly like software, After Effects. Just keep watching all the tutorials and experiment, testing it all day.
And then a lot of your time, like you said, it's spent doing work for the collective. So like whenever they have a show or something, they'll reach out to you for a design or for some motion graphics.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been part of the collective?
Um, with the music collective things, this is 3 years. With the next top generation is 1 year. So I'm pretty new.
Oh yeah, no. So you'll have time. I think over time, more and more people are gonna find your work. Like I said, because this is some really unique work. Your style doesn't just have um one dimension to it. Because when I had seen um this kind of work before, it reminded me a lot of what Fiend kind of does in their style. But then I also saw this piece that you did, and it's still the kind of 3D design, but it's clearly got a different aesthetic to it. So you do have a lot of like range. It's not just one style or another.
Yeah. I do everything I could. So my slogan is basically do everything. So anything, everything.
And this was all self-taught because you mentioned that in art school you didn't really have an opportunity to learn how to develop your style. So you all did like all self-taught, going on like YouTube and doing tutorials and all that.
Yeah, I took some inspiration from my childhood as well with those games that I was play, and I'm crazy with s- like mini tech, like the Sony or the Pocket Stations, the mini disc. You know those kind of thing, like the
Oh yeah, like the PSP, the
mini disc
PlayStation.
player. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
I
I
could
had one
show
as a kid.
you the. Yeah, you can check on this one.
Oh yeah. And is this an actual like Sony one that they made, or is this like a custom rendering that you did?
Yeah, it's sculpting. I sculpt all of those, and then I do the color and rendering as well, like all of it.
Oh, but I mean like this MP3 player, like is it actually real, or did you make it up?
Yeah, it's actually real. It's the
Oh.
Sony MZ N510, but they doesn't have that color.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, I remember having one of, well, not one of these, but an MP3 player. I used to carry around a disc player before I had an MP3 player. And you have to swap out the discs every time, but oh, this is very cool. So you made one of your own. Nice. And when you were learning all of this on your own, like I said before, it was all just like through tutorials. You didn't know anybody that was doing this. You learned it all online.
Yeah, I learned it online, and I play with the software. Like it's just open it and then figure out what does this do, what does that button do. Yeah, pretty much like that.
And so for anyone that's listening, what would you say would be maybe not the best, but like a good way of learning this, whether it's 3D design or After Effects or motion graphics? Um, what are some of the things that helped you uh, learn this?
Um, I think you will need a clear mind. Like once your mind is clear, you can actually sit down and open the software and actually play with it. I mean, you have to figure out yourself. You have to have your own way to do the thing. You know what I mean? Like just think it's a game. Just just simply think this software is a game. And now how can you play it? Yeah, it's just like that. There's so many software that I open when my mind is not clear, and then I close it, and it's keep like that. So um, once in few months, I will try to find a new software, and I will try new software, and there's so many of it. I keep like open and close. I just open it and I don't know what to do with this, and I close. So just make sure your mind is clear, and keep thinking this is just a game. Yeah, like that.
I know what you mean because I've been trying to get into 3D design, and the first couple of times that I opened Blender, it was just too much. It was too overwhelming. It was just too much information, too many options at once, and I couldn't really focus or learn anything. But then I reached out to some artists that I've interviewed, like Fiend, for some tips, and they gave me some resources like YouTube channels, or like places that I can read about the software. And now that I'm starting to learn like just the basics of where the controls are, it's getting a lot easier to focus. Because initially when I open, I think, okay, well, I guess I have to do the donut tutorial like everyone else does in Blender when they first make their object. Um, but Fiend recommended that I don't, just because it's not always the best way to learn, especially when you're using the software for the first time. So I know what you mean about having a clear head, because some of the software is just it's extremely complicated. I mean, these are used by professional gaming companies and movie studios to make multi-million dollar projects. For me, it's just I just want to know for my own personal reasons. I don't need to know like all the details of it, but yeah, I understand what you mean about having a clear head.
Yeah.
Very cool. And so, I'm guessing just using pen for how you do it with a tablet. It's just you find that it's easier than just using like a mouse and keyboard.
Depends. So um, with the UX UI, like all the UI element,
Mm-hmm.
I do it with mouse easier than a pen. But with sculpting, a pen is easier. So I keep like switch. I switch back and front. Like after I finish sculpting, I will transfer it to Illustrator and then start to do UI in Photoshop with a mouse. So I was studying graphic design without a computer, without a tablet. So I used to use a mouse. I don't know, like just use whatever you comfort with, you know.
Yeah, yeah, no, totally, I get it. I only asked just because there's one artist that we interviewed some time ago that he actually sculpts in VR. So he uses like one of the headsets from Meta to do it. Let me see if I can find a video of his, just because it's very cool the way that he did it. Let me just see here. Yeah, it would have been Sanka that we interviewed some time ago. Have you ever thought about sculpting in VR?
Yeah, I seen some software. I seen Open Brush. You know that one?
Open Brush? I think I've heard of it.
I haven't actually tried.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, and from what he told me, he just finds it a lot easier than using a mouse or a pen, because he's actually doing it with his hands.
Yeah, it's cool to see many artists have their own way to make art.
Yeah, and then what he'll do is he'll export the 3D model uh, into into like a 3D printing software, and then he'll actually print his design. Let me see if I can find an example. Yeah, right here. Do you have any of your works that were made specifically for 3D printing?
No, not yet. It's hard to get supplied here. Like
For 3D printing, like it's not as big.
for yeah. Also, the price is not cheap, so I have to figure out something else.
Yeah, because a lot of the kind of work that you do, I feel like, at least for the small objects that you make, they would look really cool if they were 3D printed as like a phone case or something. or even like this could be like the new Labubu.
The new Labubu.
What would you say is some things that people should avoid doing when they're learning this kind of 3D design? Just because there's millions of tutorials out there, there's so much information that it's easy to just get lost in it. What are some mistakes that you would recommend people avoid making when learning this kind of stuff?
mm, I think they shouldn't open too much tutorial, like just one by one. Like I saw many people keep searching on YouTube, and then they just open multiple tab. But example like the donut, there's so many ways to make the donut.
Mm,
You can just scup it out, or you can model it, or you can actually make it like fractals. You know what is fractals?
yep.
Like yeah, or like there's many so many ways to make a to make to make a donut. So if they open too many tutorials, they will don't know what they will do. Like they will keep looking at it, and they lost. You know, just
Hmm.
choose one. Just start from a thing that you see it right at the first time. Yeah, and then you can try many other way. You can try another videos and then another videos. Just that. Just avoid to be overwhelming with many tutorial the same time.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. All the resources that I got sent from the artists that I've interviewed that I asked for help, I just have like 5 or 6 tabs open right now. So I'm I have one tutorial series that I'm working through, but I have to close the others just because like there's just so much information out there. There's so many businesses and companies that just do this for a living, that you really have to focus on certain things because with 3D design it's not just the sculpting or the initial actual making of the design. There's people that go into the animation side of it. There's some people that do assets for gaming. There's some people that work in textures. There's just so many possibilities
Yeah,
with it.
I mean don't run with them. Like people have their own timeline. You know, you cannot like
Hmm.
you saw we cannot be like we saw so many people who are growing, and the technology is getting more and more. um I don't know what to say. Like we just cannot keep chasing them, you know.
Hmm.
Each people have their own timeline, so just slowly and actually actually learning, you know. Like it's like reading books. It's like reading books. You have to finish this book, and then you go to the next book. You cannot like open many books and read the same time, because the information is different. uh the time of those book release is different. Yeah, so we just cannot chasing it.
Yeah, I understand. I get that. Your Tamagotchi work actually reminds me of somebody that I've also interviewed for a show that has actually managed to create their own, well, kind of their own Tamagotchi and actually 3D print it.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's very basic. It right now it only counts your steps, but this is just their first product that they're making. I think they just released it recently and just sold a handful of these. But the design ideas are very similar to the style that I've seen you make. Yeah, and it's all handmade, all the software and everything as well, I believe. Do you think you'll ever
I
make
have
your own?
no. I do want to make my own if I have a 3D printer, but I don't have like technical. No, yeah, I don't know how to do these. Like, if I make a Tamagotchi, it might be just a skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a
Maybe they
case.
can, yeah, like a case. Like maybe they can put their Apple Watch or some smartwatch in it or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do this either. That just seems way too complicated for me. But yeah, it's a new project that they recently launched, and yeah, they have these like interfaces here that can count how many steps that you make. Very cool. And this style that you have, this aesthetic of like very shiny, like metal, pink, and all these colors. Have you always like just drawn and worked in this style, or is it something that you developed over time?
Um, I don't know how to answer these questions. Like, I've been doing these, drawing these abstract since 2015 during school, but those are hand draw, and I never actually post my work because um, my first laptop ever, I got it last year of university. It's like 6 years ago, and I was I was using library school laptop, computer, or
Mm-hmm.
internet cafe computer to do graphic design. So I don't have much chance to actually grow my style until now. Yeah, most of the old work is hand draw or actually canvas painting.
So like some of these, like
Yes.
this series that you did.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but these are pretty new. But the some old work, I lost all of my old work. I moved house a lot, like from the north of Vietnam to the south, and then keep like that. Move every city, and on my way, I will gave my painting to the owner of the house, the landlord, or some of my friend. I just give it away, so I don't have any now. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I think
Okay.
the only physical painting that I keep is my portrait, my own face.
Well, yeah, that one's special. You got to keep that one.
Yeah.
And so these are these oil paints that you use to make these, or?
These are wall putty and acrylic
Oh, I see. So
and resin.
it's like sculpted
Yeah, there's
basically.
resin as well.
Gotcha, gotcha. It actually reminds me of there's an artist that I found about a year or two ago that does something similar to this. They're based in France, and they do similar type of like textured work, but it's done with like a neo Tokyo like futuristic design, even like with the lettering and the text that they use for it. I'm gonna see if I can find their page because I think you would like their work a lot. But they work with some kind of a foam material, so it's not like these putties that you use. It's a little bit different.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Nishi, right?
they always have these crazy colors. If you can find them, then
Yeah,
send
is
me the
this
link.
one? So I show one of the friends in my group
Yes, yes,
these small
yes.
art that I do, and they show me this one. They was like, "Wow, we know someone who do these too. Maybe you gonna like them." So they send me this. Yeah, since that day I know this artist.
Yes, yes, yeah. This is the exact artist. I've tried to have them come on the show, but they haven't been able to respond to us. But yeah, this stuff when I saw it initially, I was like, wow, this I've never seen anybody do it something like this ever before in my life. And I love how they do the lettering and the fonts and everything around the actual foam itself, and yeah, it's just very 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 unique. Yeah, and I think the font is also custom made. I don't think they use like any kind of templates for that. Very cool. Do you think you'll ever make something like this?
Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. I was stopped the mini canvas these days. I might come back with that.
Oh, you should. They're very cool. Yeah, it's kind of similar to their work. And so the inspiration for this kind of style, like you said, does it just like come from like gaming or just stuff that you'd see online and all that, or how do you think that you came about this kind of style? Because not everybody designs like this when they do 3D design.
Um, I got influenced by Bible Angel a lot. You know the game that's called Bayonetta?
Bayonetta, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like some angels who that doesn't have any like look very abstract and shinies and yeah, everything shinies with metals.
Hmm.
So I'm inspired by these angel a lot, but I make it more simple.
Have you ever thought about wanting to make assets for games?
Yeah, I do want to. Of course. Maybe in the future I will make like 3D avatars for VR chat or something. Or I definitely can build these like in virtual reality. Like they can hop in and see my art in 3D form, not just like image like this.
Hmm. Yeah, or even models for VTubers, but I guess that would be a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, the sad part is I cannot draw or make anything that have limbs.
Oh no, that's always been hard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and when it comes to those kind of models, they're not always human. They're not always people. And this is some of the shows that you've done the visuals for, the VJ work.
No, not the shows. This is this is one of the show that I went to when I go to Japan.
Mm. Do you think you'll always stay in Vietnam for your work? Because I'd imagine a place like Japan or even Korea, there's a lot more room for this kind of art and this kind of work.
Um, maybe if I have opportunity, like maybe someone will fly me out and drag me into a shows or something.
Yeah, because being an artist online, I'd imagine obviously you have a lot more flexibility with the kind of audience that you have and the kind of people that you work for. But um, being in a physical place where work like this is more recognized, that would probably help a lot. Very cool. And in terms of your future projects, any ideal ones that you would want to work for? Any ideas that you've had so far?
Um, right now I'm still like finished the Dreamscape collections with other people,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some client at the moment, so I don't have much personal project.
Well, like, assume that you had
Maybe
like no client that you're working for currently, like your dream project of what you would want to make if you had unlimited time and resources.
I think I will want to make more materials for other people to use. Right now, I only release like maybe two. So in the future, I might expand my store, and I could like there's not much people could do 3Ds. You know what I mean? So I can like do more. Um, I can do more materials or visual loops like that. Like focus on the store more.
But any like big projects that you would want to make, something that you could like really put a lot of time into. Have you had any like ideas with that?
I still haven't think about big project yet. Actually, maybe like maybe one day when I wake up in the morning and the ideas hit me, and I will start to have like new purpose or something. But now, like not yet. I still haven't think about it yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Um,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, oh, you can check this out.
this is your current project that you're working on.
It's finished. It's been done.
Oh, okay. This is your idea of like a handheld console.
Yeah. Yes.
It's very cute.
If you scroll down, there's like blueprint and explain, like very detailed.
Oh wow, I see that. Yeah. Are these schematics like they're real, like somebody could like make the pieces or the parts, or is it just all imagined?
Is all imagined.
Okay. Very cool. Well, hey, I'm sure with the resources available now, someone could actually take this and make something with it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, and I
It
love
is
the
imagined, but it makes sense. It
Mm-hmm.
very makes sense. Like some part of it is inspired by something. Like the battery box. You know, some toys, some Chinese toys have AAA battery box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So this one look really futuristic, but it used old battery box like that, and the speaker as well. The speaker is like really cheap toys speaker. I inspired by my by some of my toys like that. So it's all imagined, but it makes sense. Is everything is inspired by something.
Yeah, and I love the transparent plastic because I do remember, maybe 10, 15 years ago when, or even 20 years ago when that was very common to see in technology, but now nobody really, or few people really make uh, that kind of like see-through technology. Like phones, they're not see-through. Even like mice or keyboards or anything like that. But it was a very very cool aesthetic back then.
I think you
Like,
still can find those see through thing. My keyboard is see through right now. You know, some Game Boys. My Game Boys is see through. Oh yeah, the new big screen Beyond the VR headset is see through. Have you
oh
seen
wow.
that?
No, I don't think I have.
You should check it out. It's cool. Big screen Beyond. Big screen Beyond too.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Yeah, very cool. I just remember seeing these in school, like the see-through Max with all the different colors and everything. Yeah, these. Oh wow, yeah, this one is
I
really
don't know why they
small.
don't do transparent plastic anymore. Maybe they hide something inside the device, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I've always wondered that too. I don't know. Most of that like product design stuff when it comes to big companies, they have to go through so many people in so many meetings that um and they do so much research for what's going to sell a lot and what isn't. So they probably did the math and thought that maybe it just wouldn't sell as better uh, as the other technology. But I mean, a lot of people are asking for this. A lot of people that I've been speaking to, they love this kind of style and they want a return to it because it's very cool. You get to see the actual components. It's not like a black mystery box and you press the button and it turns on and that's it. Like no, you can actually see everything that's inside and all the working parts. Like that's the cool part.
Yeah. Maybe, or maybe they can have that options. Like we can choose the outside that see through because not everyone want to see what inside, right?
Yeah, yeah, I guess. And so right now, you said you're doing most of your work for the collective and whatever clients you get. Do you guys have any shows that are coming up soon that you're looking to work on, or?
The last show is over, so now like Stop Generation have new shows, but I'm not working or do anything on it. It's pretty much like a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could be there. It's really hard for me to fly outside of Vietnam.
Oh, so they're doing like an in-person event in what was it like
Yeah.
in Japan or?
Uh, I can give you the poster.
Sure.
Here it is.
Oh wow, in Ohio. That's in America. So they do events all over the world.
Mm, I think so.
Very cool. Well, yeah, get your tickets if you're in Ohio. Oh yeah, and these I remember these players. Oh, so classic.
I was broke all these all the time. Every single time I have a new one, is will broke somehow.
Yeah, they were cheap and made of bad plastic. Well, yeah, and the ring game. I remember this one. Very cool. And in
You
terms
know
of
what is that?
oh, which one?
The balloon one.
This one?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
What is it like? Just toothpaste or?
No, is one of the childhood toys. Like you blow balloon with it. Is magic bobo glue.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen that. Magic bubble glue. Let me
Yeah,
see
so
if I can.
there's so many series that I stopped. So this series is childhood toys, like 3D childhood toys. So I make
Oh,
yeah.
I've never seen this. So you okay? So you put a little bit on the straw and then you blow it up and like what? You just play with the balloon after?
Yeah.
What is it even made of?
Uh, I don't know. It's still a mystery, but I heard that it's toxic. Don't lick it. A
Yeah,
lot of kids lick it or eat it before, you know. Like back then, they everyone just taste it.
yeah. Especially if it's in like a tube like this. I mean, this looks like candy. Interesting. I've never seen something like this.
Have you seen a fishing game? Like the fishing one?
You mean like something like this one but with fish or?
Like this one. I might make this soon.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this. Yeah, never played it, but I think I saw it when I was growing up.
Yeah, I think it's cool if I keep making these toy with my art style, like the 3D renders thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some games that I remember growing up. I used to have this big when Tetris when I was playing Tetris, you had this big like long, yeah, like one of these.
Oh, that's the fake Game Boys, right? Like the from China or
Well,
something.
the original, I mean, it was something like this. I remember, yeah, it was like a brick game, but you could only play one game. It was only Tetris. Basically like a fake Game Boy, yeah. Or even these, yeah, the McDonald's when they used to sell, or when they used to like give these kind of toys in the Happy Meals.
Yeah, maybe I can make like Matter Heart Happy Meal toys. That's be cool.
Yeah, yeah. Find like a burger place that sells kids meals and sell them your design. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, never heard of these bubble things. That seems like a really bad idea to just give to kids.
Yeah. I remember I was crazy about that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, like you love playing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for us we just had like I don't know, like just bubbles, like uh,
Yeah, I remember
one of
like all
these.
the kids trying to like pretty much like a competitions, like who gonna blow biggest bubble.
Of course, yeah. No, I think these were a little bit less toxic though, because the liquid was basically like dish soap, so not like just something in a tube like this.
The one that you see, this one, is for the all-nighter submissions. This is actually a bubble machine.
Oh, oh, I see that. Yeah. Was this also for like an album art or?
Is for submissive for an music collective.
Hmm.
So I didn't win, but they put all of the submissions into the album, but it's not officials.
I see. I see. And so now, with all your experience and everything that you're doing now, what do you have in planned for the future? Do you think you'll always stay in Vietnam to do work like this?
Uh, I think I would like to get out of online space more. Maybe get into a music group or something, like a new startup, a startup group, like music labels or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like I've been trying to get out of the online space for 2 years, and there's still nothing come. Um, I hope that gonna change soon. This is my view, like my way on my future, like that. Like I really want to get out of online space. Maybe I could make art exhibit that print out all my art on canvas or something. Yeah, you always see like fine art, art exhibit, or yeah, there's not much these kind of art that printing out and actually be in a exhibit, right? That's what I think.
Well, there's more and more galleries now that do digital exhibits, so they will have like big screens up for artists, and the galleries are smaller, so they don't need like a really big building for the space. So I know that there are a lot of digital artists. They will submit their work to those kind of galleries, and they will find like buyers or people that will pay to see their work. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on a canvas. It could always just be on a screen like you've designed here.
Yeah, that's also good. Like I will try to be out there more.
Right on, right on. Is there anything else that you wanted to discuss before we finish the interview?
Um, I think I don't have much thing to say. I just wanna tell all the artists out there to keep going on with your own thing. Don't quit it. Practice a lot. Practice is the key to be success with this because there's so many artists who are new. You know, like they don't have they still haven't discovered their talent until um like they discovered talent really late, but because they practice a lot, so they grow really fast and everything they do is really fucking good. Like it's really good. So keep doing what you do and practice. Keep practice a lot. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, no, right on. That's basically what I've heard from people, not just in 3D design, but just about every artist that I've interviewed is that um, it's a skill, it's a muscle that will only get better over time, but you have to put in the work. There's no skipping the work. You just have to keep doing it, even if nobody's paying attention, even if nobody's buying your work. You have to just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and then eventually you'll make the right connection or the right person will see it, or just share your work, that you'll be able to get that recognition. But in the meantime, just keep doing the work, keep practicing, like you said, because it'll pay off eventually. It's gonna be hard for a while, but eventually it'll pay off.
Yeah, exactly. Keep doing all of these. Like don't quit. Yeah,
Right
that's
on.
all.
Yeah, no, that's as good a place to end it as any. So in terms of socials, people can find you at uh, BLLSS underscore. That's all your tags.
Yeah, that's all my tag.
Perfect. Yeah,
Um, yeah, check out my art. Come
yeah
and
we'll
see it, please.
we'll post a link in the description. So yeah, check her out, guys. Bliss has a lot of very unique work, and wish you the best of luck with the collective that you're a part of and everything that you're doing. I hope you get many more clients and the recognition that you deserve.
Yeah, thanks for organize this, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, guys, check out our work, and we'll see you later.